family. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're all well, in great moods, in great spirits. Okay, thank you so much to those of you who are here. I genuinely appreciate you tuning in. If you like how I read, please hit that like and subscription buttons and join our family. Okay, if not, simply just share this message. This is how we elevate the collective and get the messages to circulate. Thank you also to those of you who are returning. I genuinely appreciate everything you contribute to our channel. And if you're new here, everything you need to know about us is going to be below in the description box. Okay, so y'all know the vibes. Switch the roles if you need to. Assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your experience, your timeline, your gender. We're going to start with a quick third eye meditation. Okay, and open up the energy for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what you need to know, how you should be moving out here in these spiritual streets, what messages Spirit might have for you, okay? So go ahead and turn down your volume. Okay, this bowl can get loud, but it plays to the purity of the energy. Okay, let's start by closing our eyes and focusing on our breathing. Hold on, you guys. All right. The energy focus should be your third eye, the midway point between the front and back of your brain. Oh, y'all getting loud. Okay. Repeat after me. I trust my inner vision. My intuition is clear and awake. I see truth beyond illusion. Okay, so whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. We're going to start with my handmade deck, Sag. Let's see what you need to know. For those of you who are new, we laugh here, we crack jokes, okay? So be prepared to bring your inner child, okay, to this channel. Hi. Thank you for joining. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feeling like this mystery energy surrounding you guys, like this seriousness. I just got that for Aquarius. Message for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is her create, create, create. That could be improvisation, a really high frequency. Aquarius North Node. Maybe somebody in Aquarius North Node. That was just at the bottom of the deck too. Legal issues. There could be an Aquarius around you that's having legal issues. Or this is like, I don't know, I just heard the same thing. Somebody you're affiliated with. Something could have started in Aquarius season. Or maybe somebody here is affiliated with people in the judicial system. Also have Taurus North Node and root chakra. This Aquarius, I just heard, could be somebody's mom. What else? Sister? I don't know. Cancer. Yeah, I'm getting mother energy. What else? Root chakra. Aquarius North Node. I'm getting lust energy off of this root chakra. I don't know why. Okay, Metatron. Assistance on the physical plane, protection and guidance. Karma, balances, healing. Somebody is getting some bad karma. I really feel like that. I feel like with this Cancer energy could be your ancestry. A lot of times people don't like to bring up the Cancer energy when we're talking about psychics and mediums and things like that, because this is more specifically connection to the dead. And that's like taboo. But I'm getting some very strong and powerful ancestors here. Somebody could come from a long line of witches, shamans, medicine women, healers. Ooh. I'm getting somebody's ancestor could be an ascended master. What else for Aquarius? North Node and Metatron. I feel like this is somebody that you're being heavily protected from. Like, here's your energy, Sagittarius. Yeah, you're being really protected. Whoever this is, I don't know if they're trying to go into your Akashic records, what they're trying to do with them, or like what. Even Virgo is psychic. What's legal issues? Married in the reverse. So there's a spiritual divorce happening. Then we got spiritual tests down here. Maybe there's a test that you're going through. What else for legal? Somebody could be going through a divorce. Or this is a spiritual thing. What else for legal issues? That's really what I'm getting. Hidden influence. It could be that Aquarius energy. Yeah, look, ancestors here too. I feel like, I don't know really why I'm getting like there could have been somebody that you were binded to. What's hidden influence? And they were trying to stay connected to you. Yeah, Freudian slave. Somebody's wearing a mask. Or they have a person around them that is influencing them, but that person is wearing a mask to where they're not steering them in the right direction. They're not helping them. Money, abundance, prosperity, wealth. Somebody could be doing something for money. What's Cancer energy? Aligning with your wheel of destiny. Okay, and then we have scrying, mirror magic, portals of access, and glimmer magic. Then we have twin flame. What's scrying? Somebody is like really watching you, like heavily. Psychic surgery. Pride and baby. There could be an unevolved Leo here. What's psychic surgery? I feel like this could be a psychic attack. And we're going to see. Greed. Somebody wants your gifts is what I just heard. Yeah, divine being in the reverse. There's a very karmic... oh, let's put the deck on Libra. There's a very karmic person here. And I feel like you're in the process of disconnecting spiritually from this person. Okay, and they could be watching you to figure out how they can send you, yeah, look at the past, Six of Cups. They could be watching you to figure out how they can, I'm getting like hijack your consciousness or send you energy, like project energy onto you. And I feel like with greed here, it's something that somebody is doing over and over and over. But it feels like somebody only wants to stay connected to you for money. Whoever this person is just wants to stay connected to you for money, stability, resources. They're down on their luck. I ain't gonna tell you what somebody's ancestors just said. Somebody, they said, I'm trying to stutter to say it. Lord, I don't want to. What else? What do we need to know for Sagittarius? This feels like a real spiritual thing. Yeah, look, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. But no, it could be like the reason that they need money is for someone else that's around them that they're trying to satisfy. Is really what I'm getting. It's a third here with this hidden influence. And I feel like this Freudian slip, you're getting ready to find out who exactly it is that's either influencing this person or making them act towards you the way that they are, or what their motive is. It's another person here. I don't know if this is you or somebody that wants to be like you. But this is misfortune, setbacks. This could be somebody who's not learning their lesson or didn't learn their lesson. But I'm really getting somebody is about to have to take something up with the universe. What else? Oh, Lord. The Star reverse. Somebody's falling from grace. Whoever this is could have done a lot of shit to get to where they are. The influence, the status, whatever. Okay. What else? That's the Aquarius energy, though. And it's in the reverse. What else for Sag? The Wheel is your energy. The Hermit. So I just feel like somebody's hiding. They're trying to dodge their karma. It feels like they dodging your ancestors. Really. This Hermit feels like a spore. Whatever that's on their ass. That's not letting up. Ten of Wands in the reverse. That's really what I'm getting. This could even be an investigation with this legal issues. Somebody could be investigated here. Star in the reverse, they're probably not trying to be seen. But it's like whatever they've been doing to you, they're still trying to do it behind the scenes. Yeah, whoever this is manipulative. Queen of Cups in the reverse. It's like whoever this is now hiding. They think that they can hide from God, from Metatron. If y'all don't know who Metatron is, just go and research it. Okay, him, that guy, that ascended master. I really believe he's like God himself, but he's not God. He's like the next in the chain of command, right after God, like his right hand man. What's the Wheel of Fortune reverse? Four of Cups, a missed opportunity. This can also be a card of illusion. So whoever this is creating some form of an illusion about why they're experiencing misfortune, setbacks, delays, why they have issues, whether it's in the 3D or the 5D. Somebody could be trying to make you the scapegoat, or they're like telling a false narrative about something. What else for the Wheel of Fortune reverse? Six of Wands, to get attention. It seems like this person wants empathy or sympathy, maybe even from for what they're going through after they done did the most. Somebody could do to testify on their behalf, but it's like the story that they want you to tell would paint them in a light that they don't need to be in. Like, if you want somebody to say good things about you, do good things. Like, I don't understand people sometimes. What else for the wheel reverse? So somebody is like, yeah, the moon in reverse. Something's getting ready to be revealed. Or this could even be like self-deception. I'm getting a narcissistic type of energy over here. Like, and it's exactly why they are what they're going through. Because them people use, abuse, do whatever to make people feel as unvaluable, as insecure, and as unworthy as them. And I'm not trying to be malicious, but like sometimes that's just how they feel on the inside, and they want people to feel like them. Well, what's the Six of Wands? Somebody could be a on the cusp of Cancer and Leo. The Seven of Pentacles. Taurus, Saturn. What else? Page of Cups. Somebody is like, I'm seeing them like type and delete messages or whatever they're doing. They're trying to figure out what to say. I don't know if this is to you or if this is in a public way on social media. Or this could be somebody who made a post on social media to get attention or to be seen or whatever the case may be. I feel like this is somebody asking for help. They're like planning and strategizing what they can say in order to receive help or attention for whatever it is that they're going through, but they don't deserve it. They don't deserve nothing. It's almost somebody like somebody saying, oh, can you help me get a burger? Like some random, can you help me get a cheeseburger when, I don't know, they had 10 cheeseburgers and they threw them all away. Like, I don't know, like you did that. Like you just had a burger and you threw it away because it didn't have cheese on it. Something dumb like that. Whoever this person is, they do feel real like simple-minded, especially with the star in the reverse. They feel real minded. What's the moon reverse? I feel like this is you, Sagittarius. Chariot energy here. I feel like whoever this is, you need to stay focused. You need to stay disciplined and continuing to move forward away from this energy, whoever this is. I feel like it's going to require you to have a lot of determination, willpower, because I really feel like somebody here is going to guilt trip you into helping them out when they're probably experiencing loss and misfortune for one, whatever they did to you. Otherwise, they wouldn't be showing up in your energy. And two, for them needing to learn their lesson. The Wheel of Fortune reverse talks about someone not learning a karmic lesson. And it all could stem from somebody wanting to get attention, whether that's from you or from the give, but at the end of the day, it's like they're still trying to get attention. Why is this Four of Cups here? Let me see. Like, whoever this is, they're feeling ignored. They're feeling overlooked or whatever the case may be, and contemplating either saying something to you. Okay, they don't want to change. Death card in reverse, or they're resisting change, or this person just has a lot of things, emotions, feelings, whatever that they're holding on to, and they project it onto you and other people in a negative way. Yeah, somebody needs to stop playing victim. Welcome to my new. Everything you need to know about us is going to be in the description box. But yeah, I feel like this is you needing to get on. I feel like at this point with the Chariot energy here, because you might still be emotionally connected to this person or whatever, it's like somebody trying to figure out how they can get you to show them feelings with this Page of Cups, or to feel sorry for them, or empathy. Like, please, whoever this person is, I'm really channeling like somebody's a tyrant. Yeah, look, King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who's unloyal. They don't have any sense of direction. They could be insecure, and it's nothing worse than a broke or insecure person. Don't matter if it's man or woman. Like, why is the Chariot here? I feel like at this point you're being guided to get out of Dodge. What's the Chariot? The Hanged One in the reverse. So this could talk about you needing to make sacrifices, or in order for you to get out of stagnancy, you're going to have to ignore whoever this is. The Lovers in the reverse. There could be a breakup that somebody's experiencing here. I'm kind of getting a breakup. And maybe somebody thought that, oh Lord. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse is definitely manipulative, emotionally manipulative. It's like, I'm channeling this scenario to where you got with somebody, and this is how narcissists start, by the way. I've dealt with 3, so I know how it goes. They give you all these sob stories. They tell you all this woe is me and make you feel bad, and oh, I'm going to help you. I want to help you. You don't deserve da. And then later on, you end up finding out why the fuck they're in the position that they're in. That's one thing I learned. You can tell a lot about a person for the life that they created for themselves, the environment that they create for themselves. That's the easiest way you can tell. So you and this person are not in a line. I feel like it feels like they've created a lot of stagnancy for you anyway. Somebody doesn't know themselves. The Lovers reverse. The Temperance reverse. Yeah, Tyrant. Whoever this is could have somebody in their energy that is a tyrant. I'm getting both. Like, maybe this person just hides it well with Fruity and Slip. Somebody here is definitely, yeah, look at this Empress in the reverse, this Karmic Feminine. Yes, you can ask a question. What's the Lovers reverse, Prince in the reverse? Somebody feels like a hothead. They don't have no patience. They, especially with their decision making, I feel like this person does a lot of shit out of impulse, and then they end up regretting it later. I feel like this person doesn't know how to make decisions or sacrifices. And like, you're the opposite. What else for the Lovers in the reverse? And that's why they're in this Death card in the reverse. And 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, whoever this is, they don't learn from past mistakes. There's no personal growth and development here. Somebody's mask getting ready to fall. High Priest in the reverse. Something is getting ready to be revealed. 2 of Cups reverse is going to cause a disunion or a disconnection from you or whoever. Or this is the one with your internal self. This is what they will cause, or what they have caused. Yeah, who's this? Whoever this King of Swords in reverse is, I feel like He's been showing like for a good week now. Who's the star reverse? Hi everybody. Welcome to those who are new. What's the star reverse? Somebody is falling from grace, or they don't have a connection to God, to source, to spirit. And once you remove your energy, they won't have no protection. That's what happens when a divine being leaves. There's no peace, there's no protection, there's no covering, there's no guidance. All of it. Ten of Swords reverse. Because you're disconnected from whoever this is, I don't know if this person is like, I don't want to say the word. They're thinking about doing something to themselves. Stay with me here. I feel like somebody's consciousness is like in the pits of hell right now. What else for the star reverse? This person is really falling from grace. Like, I feel like they've done a lot of spiritual stalking, spying, psychological projections, manipulation. Like, yeah, the Nine of Swords, somebody here is definitely very worried. And it almost feels like this was never something that they wanted to do to you. It was because of another person. So I'm kind of channeling here like somebody could have literally made a deal with the devil, and with this Hangman in a reverse, you cannot be sacrificed. So it's like they have to continue to honor the contract with whatever or whoever the fuck they made a contract with, if it's somebody in this side of the veil or the other side, in order for them to be saved. But this is worry, anxiety with this Nine of Swords. Gemini energy is of contracts, communication. That's how you process. Constellation will teach you like how you process and filter the information from the spirit realm. That's why they're the twins. It's your physical self and your spiritual self. What's the Nine of Swords? Three of Cups reverse. What else for the Nine of Swords? So there's a canceled celebration here. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Whoever this is losing everything. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Here he come again. Whoever this person is, they're losing property, like material wealth. Their spiritual wealth with the Star in the reverse. Whoever this person is, Nine of Pentacles, they don't even know who they are anymore. This feels like somebody losing their soul because you couldn't be sacrificed. Y'all, this is deep. We have two nines here. You could be seeing 999, or this is the end of whatever cycle you've been in. With the Lovers in the reverse, I don't know if this impacted you being in union with yourself, where all your spiritual wealth, abundance, you know, your divine path with the Chariot behind it, or if this was like your connections. It could be both. What's the Nine of Pentacles reverse? Whoever this is a scam artist. I'm getting like they could have partnered. Three of Pentacles in a reverse, right? That's a team effort. People working together. They could have partnered with a false priest, priestess, guide, not guide. Oh, my cat is so distracting. Come in. Come on, hurry up before I shut the door. They partnered with somebody to do something to you that scammed them. Or what happened here is this person didn't realize that you were protected the way that you were. With Metatron here, like, come on. You could give, yeah, look, somebody going through a tower. You could give me I'm gonna ask my pendulum. Sheesh. Y'all know, like, 4 Wands reverse, somebody could be homeless. This person could be asking people to stay with them. Can I come with you? What's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? You know, if this person is unhealed, that is a vacant sign for entities. Yeah, see, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Bribery. Or even gifts with strings attached. Here's the false priest or prophet. It's almost like somebody didn't have the skills that they thought they had. And even if they do, they're not skilled to get somebody who's protected like this. And this person is really hiding too. Who's the Hierophant reverse? Somebody got greedy. That's what happened. And that's one thing Spirit is going to do. They're going to test you. They failed it. Hierophant in the reverse. They failed the test. It's almost like somebody, Spirit kept letting this person do whatever to you. Because at the end of the day, this is what helps you to evolve. Okay, like if somebody is directed negative energy towards you, you can read it one or two ways. Sometimes it's going to impact your emotions, the other times it's going to impact your mind. But here with psychic surgery, it feels like they were impacting your mind. The Hermit here, your subconscious, whatever they were doing, and they kept doing it. The Eight of Pentacles is what just fell. That does talk about daily routine regimen. It's a Virgo energy. Virgo sun, by the way. I feel like this is you though. Discipline, hard work, structured. What's this Eight of Pentacles? Maybe they were doing something to you at work, or something that would impact like how you make your money, or I don't know. But they definitely got to pay this false priest or prophet, or they both got to pay something dark and repent. What's the Hierophant reverse? The Eight of Pentacles. Whoever this was like working on you, honey. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. I don't know if somebody was sabotaging your love connections. Maybe this is just an energy of somebody wanting you to feel like unloved, undervalued, or this could even be your blessings. The Ace of Cups can be your blessings. With the Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which is your fortune. It just feels like here somebody worked real hard to make you feel unloved, unappreciated, not admired or respected. This could be somebody who has repressed feelings and emotions for you. This feels like somebody, a warlock or whoever, a witch, incubus, whatever. Whoever this is, it's like you broke with them and they did something to you and expected you to have sympathy for what they were going to experience once you left. And because you kept it moving and didn't look back, chariot energy, it pissed this person off. So it's like then they go and find somebody who they know can attack you or whatever the case may be, to either keep you binded to them with this married in the reverse card and it didn't work, or to throw off, it feels like fatal attraction type of shit, or to throw off all your other love connections. The Hierophant in reverse, this is like somebody breaking the law, being unorthodox, like whoever this is did the most. Yeah, Temperance reverse, that's the energy of an antagonist, with the Lovers reverse right behind that. It's almost like this person tried to, they needed to sacrifice you because of whoever they made a deal with, and they would have to sabotage all of your romance connections. It don't matter. Anybody around you who was a protector to you, they needed you by yourself. What else for this Ace of Cups reverse? Yeah, look, whoever this is watches you heavily, just so they can figure out what type of magic they could do on you. Scrying. Now they can't see with the Ace of Swords in reverse is what I'm getting. Okay, so the person who asked the question is no. Let me see. Way up here. Not couch surfing. I ain't heard that in a minute. Yeah, this person, they're a scam. They're a scam artist. Or even with that Ace of Swords in the reverse, I'm getting like this person could have lied to justify the reason why they needed to have something done on you, and it just made it worse. It was unjustified. With the Hermit, so this person could be watching you to see if whoever you're with has broken up with you, or if this person has gained any more feelings for you, or I don't know. They're like watching. So the Two of Pentacles here, this talks about things coming into balance for you. It feels like with the Hermit here, I feel like you could be more isolated these days, more ducked off, staying to yourself, or you're moving in silence. And I feel like not that you have to be scared or worried or whatever. It's just like, don't engage. That's the only way spirit can acquire you, is by you acknowledging it. Don't engage. Like, what's the Two of Pentacles? Here we go. This King of Cups in the reverse. This is escapism. Somebody trying to run away. They're trying to escape the consequences of their actions. This can be oh wow. For some of you, this is a man that has been, or it could be a woman in more masculine energy. You know, I got a message like this for Scorpio. You could be on the cusp. Either they tried to swap out your divine counterpart. That's why divine being is in reverse with one that they were meant to be tied to in this lifetime. The King of Cups in reverse is a parent. Okay, I'm also getting assault of some form. What's the King of Cups reverse? This can even be an incubus. Judgment in the reverse. Yeah, this person lacks self-awareness. They're probably unhealed, and there was an entity that attached to them, and that they were being used. So things are shifting for this King of Cups in reverse. They're definitely falling from grace. Okay, I feel like Judgment, whoever this person is, they are losing their mind. Like, literally. They failed a spiritual test, or they misjudged you. Whoever this person is probably thought that you were an easy target. What's the King of Cups reverse? The Knight of Cups. Here comes the apology. Yeah, here's that entity, Devil in the reverse. It's leaving you. It's detaching from you. It's going right back to where it came from. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred. So I feel like here, this Knight of Cups here, trying to be diplomatic or wanting to make amends. What's this Knight of Cups? Or apologize. The Knight of Wands. I'm getting a shapeshift here. They're going to come in all diplomatic with this Knight of Cups here. And as soon as they get rejected with this Knight of Wands, they're either going to assault you, attack you, whether it's spiritually, mentally, with this Hermit card here. This person's energy is unpredictable. And I feel like they'll have to switch up their approach to make it seem like they're more kind, or, you know, more agreeable or friendly or amicable, whatever you want to call it, just to get you to accept and acknowledge them again. I wouldn't touch this person with a 1,000-foot pole. Like, y'all know what hot foot powder is? Like, and they're going to switch up. As soon as you accept this Knight of Cups, they're going to turn straight into this Knight of Wands and turn up. It's going to be on like popcorn. What's this Knight of Wands? I wouldn't do nothing for them. Six of Cups. A Scorpio energy. And y'all, if you know any, yeah, look, we're right behind them. Scorpio is that Judas energy within us all that we have to conquer. I know Scorpios, I'm one myself, get a bad rep for being jealous, vindictive, and possessive, but those are the Scorpios that are unevolved. And whoever this person, they could definitely be unevolved, or they haven't mastered those Scorpionic principles. We all have to embody every single one of them in order to be whole. Come on, this Knight of Wands. This could be somebody from your past. Yeah, look, the Five of Swords. That's that Aquarius Venus energy. Somebody wanting to win at all costs, or what's interesting is the hidden influence energy in this read is definitely hidden. You might know intuitively, but you might not have any physical evidence of either what is controlling this person or who else they have in the background. For some of you, they could even send in this Knight of Cups, somebody that you know that you would listen to, or somebody to vouch for them. Yeah, they changed. They, you know, said they was blah, 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 such and such, really miss you. Do not fall for that shit. Yeah, here comes the Page of Wands. Exactly. Ooh. If you do have to have a conversation with this person, wear some sunglasses. That's a way to protect yourself spiritually. Y'all know what they say the eyes are. What's this Ten of Wands reverse? I don't even want to keep digging into this. Two of Swords reverse. Something being revealed. So this Ten of Wands is your card, Sagittarius, Saturn. I feel like because you're releasing this person, there is definitely, I'm getting like a blockage here that's being removed. What else? And I feel like they can feel it. Four of Swords in the reverse, Libra, Jupiter. Maybe y'all were dealing with a Libra. What's the Four of Swords reverse? I feel like this is somebody. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Why does this person consistently show up as a knight? I don't know if they have the mentality of an adolescent, because that's what knights give me. So this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like because you're moving forward out of a place of stagnancy, or even there's healing and restoration to the point where you're ready to move forward. Sometimes I feel like demonic beings like this can smell when you're healed. They can smell when that cord is being severed, when it's being disconnected, and here they come right back. Sometimes that's also a test from the universe too. But here's more. Whoever this is, they lack common sense. They're not dependable or reliable. I feel like energetically, you can't depend on this person to be consistent. They're going to switch up and start. I'm getting something about somebody's child here with this Page of Wands. Maybe they're inconsistent in providing for the kids that y'all have. This could be you going through an awakening. Like, for instance, if this is a connection to where you were co-parenting with a person, like y'all had kids together or whatever, and you were like, hey, I think I'm going to try to stay for the kids because they don't deserve a broken home, blase scoop. You could be awakening to the fact that this person isn't consistent with your child and how they take care of them or see them or whatever. Spend time with them. You're like, so I'm going to protect myself, my child, and just say no altogether. Also, somebody, I feel like they don't have, I'm hearing somebody like really snap on their child and start screaming and yelling for them to be out. Maybe something was like borderline abuse is what I'm channeling here, and you're like, I know what's going to come after this, so let me go. Oh, my bad, y'all. Let's go down. Attempting to erase that over it. Got no kiss together. That's good. What is on right now? This is Sagittarius. I don't know. I'm seeing something here come to light about a child, or I don't know. What's the Four Swords reverse? This is definitely a shapeshifter. Yeah, King of Swords reverse. Here, okay, this is somebody who's inauthentic. Okay. The King of Swords in the reverse. They're definitely a liar. This can often be an abuse of power or somebody who's scatterbrained. Because in the upright, this is somebody who lives a life of structure, discipline. What's the King of Swords reverse? The King of Pentacles reverse. Somebody could even be lying about their financial state just to get sympathy. Somebody here is also a big cheater. I really am. I don't know if they have kids and they leave them, or if they lied about a child, had a child somewhere and left them. Somebody could be a Libra, Virgo, a Virgo, Libra cusper. I really feel like this person is a way to, like, something being unblocked for you. I'm looking at this Two of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, here they go again. King of Wands reverse with the Nine of Wands reverse. They definitely have somebody helping them. This King of Swords reverse, King of Pentacles reverse. Somebody a cheater and a liar. That don't ever work. Yeah, Five of Cups. They want you to feel bad. They want you to feel sorry for them. But they betrayed you already. Whoever this is probably taught you a real valuable lesson in love. I don't know why I'm getting like a feminine energy somewhere in this mix though. It could be this Aquarius energy that I'm getting back here. But there's another person here either that they're trying to put on for, okay, or that's influencing them to behave the way that it is. You know, I just heard spirit wife. Some men can have spirit, women too, can have spirit wives and husbands. This one instead. Person, either they have a hidden attachment somewhere. They got something going on with them that you probably can intuitively feel, but you can't see it. And it's dragging their mental health to the pits of hell. And they want to come back and huge with you or covering or whatever while they're falling from grace, because you were probably the end of the cycle for whatever they did. Wheel of Fortune verse talks about they didn't learn their lesson with you, but because of how protected you are, it ends with you. And I honestly can't even tell what the fuck this person did. But they definitely conjured up something or worked with a false priest or prophet to attack you. It could even be a form of trying to destiny swap, the way I'm looking at this King of Cups reversed with the Two of Pentacles behind him. And the Hermit, that can be a spirit. They know what they did, and I feel like you know what they did, and that shit is getting ready to go right the fuck back, like expeditiously. Because you can't be sacrificed. And for some of you, the way I'm seeing this, you could have had to sacrifice a couple of lovers that probably succumbed to whatever this spiritual attack was. But like they say, in 3D, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Woo. This Hierophant in the reverse. Journey, travel, distance. I'm getting the World card in the reverse. A failed plan. Whoever this person is, they could feel whole, or, incomplete within themselves. And this is why they act the way they do. But I'm definitely getting a failed plan. A goal is not achieved. This person could also be restricted from traveling. Oh, I just heard earthbound. There will be no... Yeah, look, it's okay to start over and over again. Rebirth, reinvent, rise. They definitely bound themselves to something very dark. Look, and spirit guides are your shield. No, this is a collective read for Sagittarius. I do personal reads, but you have to check my bio and email me. And we can talk, because I don't read for... I'm trying to find a nice way to say it. I'm selective. I'll just be honest. You're welcome. What else for this Hierophant in the reverse? Real estate, home, house, kind of sideways. So either this talks about them having trouble being accepted in any community, trying to move, or they're experiencing challenges with their home, their living situation, their stability. It's a trick in the reverse, a scheme to deceive you, deception, gaslighting, and manipulation. Yeah, this person couldn't trick you into doing whatever that they wanted you to do. Probably give them your soul. Like, what's the Death card in the reverse? The Wheel of Fortune, I kind of get from that, and the Lotus Eyes. Enlightenment visible through the eyes, third eye, reflection of cosmic energy within. So I honestly feel like you were able to see something, spot something, and leave in the perfect timing. Or discern. You discerned whatever you needed to in the perfect timing, and you got out of here, making it hard for this person to finish whatever they started with this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So then they started to send you psychic attacks, and it's like, I feel like it did work for a period of time. But the Chariot here, these are people who are very determined, who have lots of willpower, mental, spiritual strength. It's a fast moving energy. You won't find them where they left them. And they're very disciplined, confident. That's how you overcome, or it is the energy of overcoming challenges, adversity. What else for Lotus Eyes? Phases of the moon. What else? Hope doesn't stop the karmic wheel from turning. With phases of the moon here, I'm definitely getting somebody was doing some magic. Black magic. Two bodies, one soul, and the Justice is coming in the reverse. Ancient teachings illuminate the mind. Your initiation into spirituality could have been this person's attacks. I feel like this person is falling grace because they abuse their power. Not everybody with spiritual abilities use them for good. And I feel like they can only use them for evil for so long before all that energy is returned to them. Why is this Five of Cups here? Somebody done lost their mind and their wallet. And that's why they sad. They probably, once they figured that whatever they were doing wasn't working or they weren't strong enough to, they probably partnered up with somebody who they attracted, being in their vibration of inauthenticity. They attracted an inauthentic priest or priestess and scammed them right out of their money or whatever, however it goes. Yeah, so death, coffin. They could have lost somebody for doing whatever they were doing. What else was this Five of Cups? Or they're going through an ego death, a spiritual death. Maybe it's just them being fruitless. Oh, child. Goodness gracious. Resilience is your superpower. So somebody see death magic. It don't have to be literal death, right? Surviving and thriving, harsh conditions, under harsh conditions, adaptability built for survival, intentional living, self-sufficient. And then we have sacral chakra in the reverse, creative expression, sexual energy, and emotions. So your sacral and your creative energy, your sexual and your creative energy are both of your sacral chakra. Okay, that's why I was getting like incubus, succubus here kind of too, because basically there's a fluid that's made in your sacral chakra that needs to flow north towards your crown to make brain matter. Okay, and if you have sex too often, it depletes that energy that you need, or that fluid that you need. It takes 24 hours for it to be created and 72 hours for it to be replenished throughout the body. And once you deplete that energy, if it's not replenished fast enough, this is when you have inflammation and diseases and your nervous system is disrupted because you don't have any physical power to, electric rather, power for your body to run on. So I don't know what they were doing. What's the sacral chakra in the reverse? That King of Cups in the reverse energy can't give that because sometimes it's Scorpio. So great fortune, big luck, pleasant message, good news. So with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, that's self-actualization. That's being healed and grounded enough to recognize what your natural talents and abilities are. When you use these, this is where your organic abundance comes from, if that makes sense. This is where you don't have to work too hard. It's the things that you've mastered and you're just skilled at. But with that in the reverse, like maybe this is what they wanted: your skills, your creativity, your connection to source. Because divine beings often build from the sky down. They don't copy or duplicate. They're very original. When you think a star, they're very original. Trendsetters, way showers, pioneers, trailblazers, like they're different, very unique. And often their paths initiate change, bring about change. That's that Uranus energy. And even shift paradigms and belief systems with their skills, making unique ways of doing art, making music. Y'all, you feel me? Like, this person is not a divine being. They probably come from the void. Okay, like, or they come from the pits of hell. I don't know. I feel like earth is what you make it, but at the end of the day, this person does come from something very dark, or they were attached to something very dark and they needed to siphon your energy to give to whatever that was. And God is like, I think the fuck not. I think not. So Aligning with your wheel of destiny is a card from my deck that came out here. This is what's happening. You're getting in alignment. That's the Chariot energy. That's why it's an unyielding force. Okay, because it's moving in accordance to plan. That's moving in the direction, right? That's your not your sacral, your solar plexus, your identity. It's a Cancer energy, so your ancestral, you know, like you're on the path that you're meant to be on, and you know it. Your spirit knows it. That's why it's easy to move forward. So yeah, this person wanted to siphon your energy for money, or their energy was being siphoned by another person. It don't matter how I flip it. They have to pay up. Yikes, you guys. That's what I'm getting. Like he sacrificed his soul to steal yours. And yeah, do anything for money. Lie, scheme, scam. You can see it with this King of Swords in the reverse, right on top of the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Until they realize that your currency is your energy, or your energy is your currency. Money is just a tool that evil as people use to, and I keep talking backwards like shit, that evil as people use to carry out or to bring into fruition their evil ass plans, schemes, and thoughts. Like, sometimes I say that all the time. They be giving the wrong motherfuckers money. Like, the wrong ones the money. But this is what the great wealth transfer is about. Like, the divine beings reclaiming their power, right? Thus their money, their material wealth, success, whatever. What's this Page of Wands? Oh. Hey. I mean, hey. That's the message right here. Page of Wands is a communication. I feel like that's what you're going to tell this person. I hope you have the day you deserve. What else for this Page of Wands? Long story short. So as long as they can't get in your energy, they can't finish what they started. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Because I feel like with this Four of Swords, some of you could be going through an awakening. Okay, so this says keep the vision, continue to dream, third eye open, achieve your goals, trust the process, see into the future, prophetic dreams and clarity. So maybe some of you guys could be prophetic dreamers, seers, or you're just like a visionary. And then we have courthouse here. Yeah. Expectation, waiting, and hope. This person knows. They know. That's why this energy over here. They know. This is why they're probably trying to get back into your energy. I want to pull an oracle, a card. Ooh, Lord. This energy really wearing me out for real. even know what to title this read. Probably Here They Come. Like, here they come, get ready. Or they better get ready. Because I feel like as soon as they try to speak up and talk to you, enter in an agreement with you, which is simply you just acknowledging this person. Here come Metatron. What's the message for Sag? This person probably been living their life for a long time, stealing, siphoning, cursing, hexing, binding, whatever, their way to the top. And they falling from grace. Y'all know what I'm hearing? Y'all know what I'm hearing? Christina. Christina. Ooh, them cards just flew everywhere. One card, please, Spirit. Guardian in the reverse. Guard your energy. And at the bottom we have Eternal Union and Awakened Spirit. New love is forming, desire to change. So I feel like you disconnected from this person will probably bring in a divine counterpart for you, because we do have alignment with your will. Or this is just you coming back into union with yourself after your energy has been stolen, siphoned, whatever the case may be. Guard your energy, visualize positive outcomes. Guardians of the spirit realm are perceived differently across all cultures and religions. Totem spirit, angels, and other shamanic spirit helpers are assigned to everyone at birth and can be discovered through vision quests, meditations, and deep forms of prayer. In ancient times, medicinal assistants of hallucinogenic plants were used. Every individual has a guardian or a guiding spirit that watches over them during their lifetimes. Different stages of life can bring changes to those helpers depending on what lessons or guidance are needed to complete levels of soul growth for the soul's ascension. Guardian spirits are often perceived in animal forms due to the recognition of their personal characteristics and mannerisms. The wolf depicts challenges and personal boundaries and being able to trust others with your emotional vulnerability. I just heard the attack only comes after the access. But anyway, right now you must guard your energy fiercely. Be mindful of how you feel energetically around others. Exhaustion, fatigue, confusion, and clouded judgment is possible now if you allow yourself to be influenced by these energy vampires. Only you decide on a conscious or subconscious level if you wish to interact with these toxic energies. The Oracle is just backing me right the fuck up because this is crazy. It's possible now to have interactions with police and emergency service personnel, as the guardian is a protector and teacher of spirits, highlighting personal safety and the safety of others. Currently, lunar cycles are influential. We do have a full moon. I don't know if it's today, tomorrow. It's coming up this week, I believe. Be cautious of the full moon's influence over people and places. Always put your personal safety first. Avoid taking unnecessary risks. Use careful practice in your holistic counseling, intuitive, and healing practices as you are absorbing unwanted energy from others and need to clear and ground yourself after each session or experience to minimize mental and physical fatigue. So the shadow aspect is abusive power, codependency, irresponsible, and carelessness. Okay, your sacred crystal is rutilated quartz. Rutilated, rutilated quartz. And your angel assistance is for CTL, Archangel CTL, SEALTIEL. I don't even know if I spelled that. If I said that right, but that's the spelling. And it's for manifestation, humility, and concentration. Your affirmation is, I am clearly guided by my divine guardian. I am protected always. And y'all know it's just so much happening. We have a full moon. I think it's still eclipse season. It's a lot going on. It's just a lot of energy and retrograde. That's what I meant to say. So, you know, naturally the retrograde brings back people from the past. So, yeah, guard your energy with your life, because whoever this is, they're trying to regain access. And I feel like with this card originally came out in the reverse, so this person doesn't have a guardian or any protection with the star card in the reverse. So it's like they need you for that. And they think getting back into your energy, getting back in good with you is going to be their protection. Like, I feel like if you do, you just swap places with them and you inherit their karma by helping them. So, yeah, you gotta have tunnel vision. Y'all know I just heard you gotta have mind control over Debo. Yo. Okay, Sag, this was your message. Here they come. Here come these energy vampires, warlocks, you know, false priests and prophets, whoever from the past needs the energy of the divine beings. I feel like this is a overall energy, because I just kind of got something like this for Scorpio the other day, where somebody was going through a backfire. So you could be on the cusp. Go watch that read too if this resonated. I kind of feel like it tells the other part of it. You kind of, that's why sometimes I say watch all the readings for your big three, because you can get the bigger picture of the situation when you watch all of them. But many women coming out of nowhere, yeah, that's crazy. I smell them. Yeah, sometimes you can, like, I feel like they smell y'all disconnecting too. They smell it. They need a sense of supply, because when they don't have connection to source, they don't have one. You know, like, they have to pull and siphon their energy from somewhere else, and typically it's the divine beings. Like, this weird though. So get y'all know what I do sometimes. Like, I don't really talk a whole lot about, I'm gonna just show y'all, I don't really talk a whole lot about this side of me because I know it's still taboo, but I'm a Scorpio through and through. Okay, so y'all get y'all one of these big candles. Okay, like at the beginning of the year I usually burn a black one and I burn a white one. On the white one I write all good things. On the black one I write, or you can, like, I usually write it or tape it onto there, or you could carve it, right? Dress it with whatever you want to dress it with, whatever ritual oils and herbs and things like that, and let these babies burn out. They usually last for like 7-8 days, but do with that information what you will. I don't want to go into detail, but get one of these, write whatever you're trying to banish on it, and let it burn. Like, literally. Okay, let it burn. But anyway, good luck. Okay, it won't hurt to, you know, do your half in terms of protecting yourself along with the universe. I see you already got enough here, but, you know, if y'all want to look up Metatron, that's how you spell his name. This card came out for y'all. Okay, but thank y'all so much for tuning in, for all your likes, shares, comments, and for those of you who are new here, like I said, everything you need to know about us is going to be in the description box. If you found my channel, it is not by accident, so enter with intention. Bring your childlike energy. Be ready to laugh, crack jokes, you know, like, or whatever. But wishing you a safe and seamless return back home to yourselves. True union. Okay, and I'll call y'all later. Bye.